Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Stellar Monarch 2 with me, Alpha Mega and House Aurelius. So, in the previous episode, we have ended with the conquest of the system which was a home of a hive overmind. And you know, the fact that I know that is thanks to you, because there was a comment that asked me if we can see that, and we actually can. And I looked around the map, and there is a couple more systems where we can actually see this. Yes, like there's one here in Sokra. Is there any other that we can see? Yes, there is one over here in Teifuhiri. And there's one over here. But I haven't really seen anything like that for the slugs. Man, there's space. Man, look at how many slugs there are. Their space is vast. Other than that, the crown usually signifies a homeworld or the capital. So, for example, we can see it here on, well, not the slugs, but one of the civilized races had it somewhere, and it shows, yes, like here. You can see that's the homeworld of an alien race. This one of the Cyber March. Oh, okay, this is another race that we are at war with. Great! I can't wait for that. Alright, well, never mind then. So we get an event. We have eradicated the overmind on planet Wish, which actually should hurt them probably quite significantly. We have lost a little bit of units. We are battling on the planet of Nas, and we'll eliminate them probably next turn. And we are planning an attack on Ticho, but reserves were denied. And we finished a research into squadron command support staff and onboard repair teams. Alright. And we've already identified the food enhancement program. But that actually means that we can now design a new squadron which will have a much larger tonnage. So we were thinking about adding a frigate, weren't we? So no, not a frigate. If I put you as a combat recon, no, it's a frigate. Yes, combat recon. You will turn into the assault hydro destroyer. You will turn into the guardian, and I wanted to put here a cruiser, but I can't. But we can have another destroyer here. So what about the guardians? Armor damage fighters. Yes, okay, so this is gonna be our new squadron, and they are going to fight the enemies. And later on, we are going to upgrade one of these from the guardians into a cruiser, which is gonna be pretty neat. So here you can see on the squadron side what they are going to have. We have a pretty decent command bonus: scanners, total shields, guided missiles, fighters. We don't have any heavy fighters though. And here we could run a battle simulation. You can have a full battle simulation or a quick one. I was actually asked about this recently to show this. And it's showing you decisive defeat, decisive victory. So if we fight them, we are always going to win here. Depends on which, you can choose which fleet is going to fight them. You can also choose it against the slugs, which you can see we are actually doing still much better, but yeah, the numbers are a little bit different. Against Arachnians, it would be marginal victory, and it would get a marginal defeat. Against Cyber March, we would win. Against Mechatron, we would lose. Against Shah Monarchy, we would win. Against Spaceborne, I don't even know who these guys are, we would win. And you can run it like this, and you can have a quick battle simulation which, you know, updates the results quickly, or you can have a full battle simulation which shows you what happens every combat round, how they fight, who loses which which ships and how much damage they do get. So I know that I haven't shown this. That was actually a comment recently as well, that I haven't really went through this, but I never felt the need because we never really invested that much into this one. But still, let's save this squadron. New squadron design. Yes, is it? Yes, it's auto-saved. Alright, so that one should come into active duty next turn, because we'll have the audience and we'll see the effect. Actually, it's a question, like, do we want to maybe upgrade these ships? So we have, for example, the Guardian here, which is gonna be twice there now, and we do have a certain amount of modernization point. Hardened armor, armor piercing. This ship will ignore enemy armor. Immune to all negative shield effects. Increase. Let's get increased HP. That actually is a good thing. What else do we have in that squadron? Falcons? No, we have a... Oh, actually, we could have 2 destroyers. What do you bring to the table? We give a data link and decoys, so we still need you there. Okay, let's keep it like this. I don't want to play with that too much, but Falcon and Combat Recon. Let's have these and give them a little bit of modernization as well. Improved structural integrity. You have a hardened armor, so let's give you hardened shields as well. You're gonna be the primary assault ship. And the Assault Hydra, do we have it there? Yes, we do. And also the Combat Recon. So Combat Recon, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Oh, here. You have the data link. Is there anything that we could help? Extra point defense. The ship has no accuracy penalties. Tactical net. Even bigger command bonus. Let's give them extra point defense. Then we have the Assault Hydra, which is our destroyer. We also have hardened shields. Let's give you hardened armor. They're gonna get even better. What else do we have there? Guardian, Guardian, and Emperor's Fist. Guardian and Emperor's Fist. What can you get? Extra point defense. Sure. So, will we see even better efficiency now? Yes, the numbers are a little bit better, and there was someone who we were losing against, but still, you know, this is going to be good. So I think at this point we can end the turn and see the audience. Young Overmind spawned. Your scientist determined, using sophisticated long-range bioscanners, that a new Overmind has been spawned somewhere in the galaxy. Alright, as long as it's not near to us, we are okay with it. Colonizations are continuing. And we now have enough administrative points to get that other... what's it called? I forget it always. Megacity? No, it's Megalopolis. Alright. Because I remember that we... Where was it? We had such a good system in mind. Yes, it was Tronia. Definitely Tronia. So you are going to be another Megalopolis. So that's gonna bump up the cities here. And we can check what's the end deck. Yes, end deck. And it's already growing. So really nice. Cool. What about the audience? What about the audience? Oh, considering we don't really have a banquet, we have pretty good relations now. Well, pretty good amount of events. So let's ratify a treaty and improve political connections. Yes, let's ratify a treaty. Reform from the Chancellor. Our economic engineers are ready to establish a galactic bank. Yes, a bank where aliens can deposit their money. For a small fee, of course, so we can use the money for the benefit of the imperial economy. It would require some upfront investment. 5,000? Man, that's nothing for 20% trade efficiency. Now, Star Knights. How are we doing? Wait, what is the... Here, intrigue points. So you have 2 things to tell me. Your Highness, your humble Star Knight order, how can we serve you? Alright, well, you can crush the rebels. I would like to take away a little bit of their points. And your Highness, Star Knight reports ready for your orders. Nice. Okay, let's keep the court intrigue in check. Scientist, our advanced exploration team found an automated robotic alien recon probe. It's very old. Extract the star map database. Disassemble and send... Yes, disassemble it. Our family. Sister found an orphan who claims to be of royal blood. Hi, brother. When I was taking care of my business, I encountered some space pirates. They're holding an orphan who claims to be of royal blood. Personally, I doubt she's legit, but our great-great-grandfather traveled through space a lot when he was young. So who knows? Anyway, she has enough evidence to somewhat prove her lineage, at least in the eyes of the uninformed public. And the public loves stories like this. They release her for a very modest ransom. So what do we do? Sorry, I cannot allow our bloodline to be diluted. We get extra authority. Well, while we will accept her to our family, we can arrange additional political marriage. Excellent. Make sure all reporters are informed about the long-lost princess. Wow, this is an amazing event. We get extra stability, extra political marriage, just for this. Alright, but does it have to be space pirates? Kidnapped by rebels would sound so much better. Actually, I'm gonna take that 800 points. That is so much better. Let's lie. Officers discuss politics. We have heard that the military personnel is talking a bit too much about politics and generally how the empire should be run. I'll let them do it because we're gonna crush the rebel activities. So we ratify the treaties. Minor House. So you are in our sphere of influence pretty much. Long live and be prosperous. I'm Vincent Beldar, the head of House Beldar. I come with a humble request. No, I came with a humble request. The Imperial administration is taking ages to approve our house mansion. I think their authority and monarchism counts towards ours, doesn't it? Yeah, but let's go with the normal one. What about you guys? Well, it's the same thing, but extension to the gardens. Alright, let's get more relations. What about you? The Great House Armistar Scandal. A group of young ones from our house sprayed a graffiti on the statue of the first brave imperial colonists. They didn't mean any harm, it was just an innocent prank. The younger ones were ordered to order their personal servants to clean up the statue, and they are to personally supervise it. That was awesome. Oh my god. They will not be held accountable. The House Armistar will be reprimanded. They shall be punished. Let's settle this privately. I think we might want to go with punishing them. They will lose to authority. A little bit of relation, but we have already so much. So let's do that. We don't want them to have a high authority. Spy Master. Oh! No, wait, what did I choose? 5 secrets. Or 3 secrets. I mean, we do have a ton of money. I was just thinking that we should do some extensions to our ministries too, but 5 secrets? That's actually amazing. And our lady, we can arrange another political marriage. Alright, so we have 2 political marriages now, and we even have a lot of honorary titles. So let's actually end the turn. See what the result is for us. Stability 68 centralization. Okay, rebels lost most of their power. That is amazing. Now let's see if we can do something with you, because you have really high relations with us, but you are severely antagonistic. All grudges are forgotten. Great House opinion of the Emperor. They get authority and monarchism. Political marriage between minor members of noble houses can forge new alliances. I mean, they still have the grudge with us, though. I mean, not the grudge, they feud with us. Instead, I think we might go with political marriage here, because that's gonna make them much nicer. Oh, and they desire imperial throne and rival us too. Awesome. Love that. And I could have another political marriage here once I get enough money, because that's gonna make it work. Now, which one was it? Windhard? We get a favor. How many secrets do we know? 6. So we're gonna get 2 favors. Strict code of honor. And I think we can give our people relations, monarchism. What's the lowest monarchism? You have... How much? Can I see? Here. Monarchism 21, 24, 29. Yes, you have 16 and you have 19. So let us help you guys. The monarchism. Not authority. Just monarchism. Yes. Okay, so that's 18. What about you guys? Yes, monarchism. Authority. I don't want authority. You are friendly. Desires FED shares. Can't grant you anything. Champion of the Imperial Fist. Alright. I'll take that. Guardian of the Empire. Alright, and that's it. Guardian of the Empire. Can I grant it to someone in my house? I don't think that actually does... Nah, it doesn't do much. So you hold 3 honorary titles. Alright, so we greatly improved the relations now. We just need to have them forget about the feuds. Now, noble houses we have covered. So ministries. I think we wanted to expand the treasury. Well, this is gonna be expensive. But we don't have that many administrative points, so we have to. So 26.6 is still pretty good. And with that said, what about the war? They attacked us a little bit, yeah. With the Overmind not being here, they are actually much weaker. So we should find it easier to expand. So where are we fighting? Nowhere near, but here we have a star base and a communications tower. So Solin can be claimed easily. There was an Overmind here somewhere, yes, in Sukar, so we need to be careful there. We're attacking Ticho. Let's get rid of these 2 systems and you as well. And we might be able to make this work a little bit. He did too. Alright, so these are actually our friends. We can claim another planet. And here the frontier is good. Same here. So we really only need to push this way. So let me just do it that way. Alright, so let's see how that's gonna come up. So we're attacking Abos, Ambrosia, War rate is claimed, but no fighting yet. Sorry about that little skip. Let's continue. So, turn 201. I think that it's a good idea to look at how our squadrons are doing. Yes, the new one. 2 years old, basically. Happy birthday. Is coming into active duty, and we have 569 of them available. Last turn we lost 45 to combat, and lifetime combat loss was 69. These guys, yeah, we lost way more of them. 693. But yeah, you get a squadron every single audience, so you can then track how many were lost. Again, on this difficulty that we're playing, which is the highest that I ever played on, the game is starting to force me to actually look a little bit more into it. But I think that if we would play on even higher difficulty, 1 or 2 points, this becomes absolutely crucial for combat. But we'll experiment with it, because I plan to actually do maybe another playthrough down the line at a higher difficulty if the game gets another DLC or is updated, and then we will need to look into it a little bit more. So again, learning. With that said, I also realized that we haven't really moved our personal fleet anywhere in the recent days. So still on east and south, because I think it would make maybe sense to start sending them east and north east and try to get a little bit more territory over here, and then move them, or actually move them completely to the northwest and have them take this over. Alright, I think I'm gonna do that, because we need a little bit more operational quality there. So north and northwest I think is gonna work well, and we can also attack you over here because you are bothering us. Alright, so let's end the turn. We have conquered a planet here, Tycho. Oh, didn't we? No, we didn't. Alright, never mind then. But our fleets should be moving over here at this turn. I don't know if they actually need time to pass, but as we're not really fighting in this area at all, they are probably moving here. Yes, we can see them over here. Emperor's dogs, they're already arriving. So attack Chitai as well. We need to get rid of that one, this one, and also Puka. Oh, this is a really good, very good planet. Pumakena. Can we get another core world? We can. Boss. You could be good. But so would Sam. No, this one, Afingo. Let's make you a core. And we can make you a core world, because you are surrounded by non-hostile worlds. And for some reason you are not considered a core world still, but you are really, really good. Any more that we can make core worlds? No, we don't have any administrative points. And what else is happening? We got colonization, ongoing exploration, war. Yeah, with the Overmind dead, we are in much less of a fight than we used to be. Admirals, reinforcements, intelligence, and orders. Alright, let's continue burning through the turns. We finished the research. Gun stabilizers, beam weapons damage, accuracy, and ground combat bonus. The ground combat bonus is actually pretty good, and we're working on the advanced light industry. More happiness, yes please, that's gonna hurt the rebels even further. Cheap thrusters, fast fighters, maximum planetary constructions and underground constructions. Alright, let's get those, because extra infrastructure, I'm still not exactly clear on how that works, because you get planetary development level, and here's infrastructure points per turn. Infrastructure points are used by the planetary government to improve planetary infrastructure, which determines planetary development level. The planetary development level for us is capped here. Alright, so normally I guess it works that the more infrastructure you get, the better the development and the more the outcome is. Advancement of the planet affect both resources and economy gain. Some alien races can devastate the planet they occupy. Alright, I think it's still pretty neat. We have established an outpost in Polomli, which borders a slug planet, but I don't think that's dangerous. We have a starbase. No, we have a communication tower here. How far are you from a starbase? 3 jumps. Yes, we have TMS over here, so still in range, you know, not terrible. We're starting to get a little bit more imperial treasury, but I don't think we can upgrade ministries because we do not have enough yet. If we can get a little bit more, we'll be able to burn it this way. Internal affairs. Yeah, we'll need to upgrade internal affairs though. And it's gonna be more important because 26 is fine, but I would like to have more suppression of the rebels, because the best way to win against the rebels is never give them enough power to rebel. Alright, 264, colonization, exploration. We have 2 planets. Yen2, nice. Is it good? It is really good, but it's also biohazardous now. But it's ours. So we can go for Vakra and Belem next, which is gonna make a choke point here a little bit more manageable. And the next one is Oshia. Now we're gonna attack Poiden. Alright, so we're pushing against the slugs as well. Nice, nice, nice. Good. The core worlds, I like how it's, you know, the core worlds are actually in the core. We're kind of having a good adjusted development everywhere, which is really nice. Alright, lost a little bit of the squadrons. I think we're doing really good. Yeah, we got almost 1/3 of our squadrons are now... No, actually more than 1/3. The active duty is the upgraded type. So that is really good. Alright, battles are continuing. We are attacking Pieden and Vakrao, Solin, and we have a presence at these 3 areas. Tico has a ground battle happening. Ambrosia and Abos are fighting. But in the south it's relatively peaceful. I think we could push against Erat. Alright. We haven't seen the Arachnids in a while. Oh yeah, we're doing good. Destroyed more than twice than what we had. So where are we fighting? At Solin? No, at Jericho. Over here. So the enemy is attacking us. And Lordel. And S. S has been appearing so many times, but yeah, it's a choke world. Basically, that it's being attacked both from Solin and Vakrao, so that one is really exposed. Oshia, Polomi, Chitai, that's where we are actually advancing. Ambrosia, that one is gonna fall soon. Tycho is gonna fall soon. Guzix, not trying to attack us, and Abos is gonna fall soon. Alright, cool. One more turn. We have 1 Tycho. I think that's gonna be a good planet to keep as a buffer world. We can actually establish an outpost at Xalo, because that is, and Crimea as well. Interesting. Brown Star, Ice Planet, 1 potential city. And this area is very limited. Very limited. But that's fine. We need to claim you because you're also able to attack and threaten a number of our worlds. Alright, now let's look at the court. Well, not the court, the ministries. So, we want to expand you. And let's do it one more time. And I think, yeah, let's go with the military one as well. So we're now at 34.5, which gives us a tactical bonus of 34%. And we're suppressing the rebels by 32%, which I think is going to lead to them actually starting to lose even more presence. How's the corruption? I haven't checked that in a while. 0. Okay, so there's no point in increasing the power of them. So let's do one more turn. It's gonna be the last one in this episode anyway. Ambrosia has been liberated, and so was Avos. Alright. In the war, we defeated 12 enemy squadrons and lost 4 of ours. And that's about it. We still have a bit of administrative points, so let's see, can we get core world? Nah, you guys are not great. Let's make you a core. And Sogov, which is actually already a core, could lead to you. Hyomtrak. None of these are really well. You have a decent production. Alright, so I think that was a pretty good episode. We've expanded. Our population is growing really nice. So we get 85 billion people, which is really nice. Food is doing good. We have a nice coverage. Happiness is 91, which makes me really happy. The suppression of the rebels is still happening, but stability is rising. We're at 71. Centralization is 4. Are we actually passing any reform? I haven't even looked at that. Yeah, officer corps reform. Alright, officer salaries increased threefold, but we can fire and promote and rearrange officers in all fleets. Extra commanded squadrons 25%, and we can get a war college. Alright, it's pretty good. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next episode where we are going to continue.